Okay. Oh shit, I need to turn off my AC. 1 second. There we go. Okay. So we should be live now. Let me announce that we're live.
Nice.
In just a second. Hello everyone, my name is Cuntlet. Hello everyone, my name is Cuntlet of the Corn.
The corn.
A name given to me by my forefathers.
Puntlet of the porn. Wait, fuck, are we live?
Yes.
Oh.
I don't think you said anything.
Ignore that last joke. That was not safe for life. Puntlet of the porn.
And yet you repeat it.
Little porny, my little porn.
My little porno.
When Sal didn't know. Wait, that fandom's not been relevant in like 6 years, so.
Yeah. Okay, I sent out the announcement.
Hopefully we get some strem joiners.
Hopefully. I'm also putting on Twitter really quick. I'm sure if we go back to streaming often again, we should do. I should get a bot. I think you can get a bot to make announcements automatically, so that would be cool.
That would be really sweet. That way I don't have to like spam the fucking channel.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we're back to hello everyone. It's been a while since Jan and I have streamed. We you puntlets of the porn, but glad to have anybody who's
boring and
here.
lazy.
What?
Me being boring and lazy, like I don't want to stream.
Yeah, stream is fun. So we haven't played this game in a while, so I'm just gonna mess around and hopefully figure out stuff to do. I'm sure you can help though, Jana, so that's good.
It was actually our New Year's stream. I didn't realize that until I had to go back and find. I remember I referenced that joke, and I was like, "Man, that sounds really weird out of context." Like the racism streak joke. It sounded really weird out of context, so I had to go find the stream so I could know what the fuck we were talking about.
Yeah. That really made me laugh, though. That was a good bit.
I know. The all-time record for racisms.
The all-time record.
Set by the KKK, still not beaten.
Let's see if I can get chat up here, though.
Yeah, I can't actually really remember what we were doing, though, to be honest.
Hey, Berg, and hey, Blade. Welcome to Tie 2 stream. Hopefully our audio is fine. I know mine's echoey. It's going to be that way. But otherwise, hopefully it's fine.
Or I'll turn my sound down in case that's what's causing it.
Oh, no. I think you're fine. It's, I'm in the echoey room is the problem. So you don't have to worry about that.
Oh, the echoey, remember that.
It's cool how nice this game looks in this remaster. Time to die. Oh. Okay, so what do I do? Okay, so there's stores. I don't think I need to fuck with the stores.
I mean, do you want to buy shit?
I don't know. Do I want to buy shit? I got 5,000 buckaroos or whatever they're called.
Welcome back, Mike.
God, someone sent me this video of Turk riding in Turkmenistan, and I'm like, damn, I'm putting the Turkmenistan name to shame right now. I can't fucking jump on a horse at a full gallop.
So do I want to get these keys? Are these things I'll need?
Let me look at what you're doing.
If you see anything you like, let me know.
Holy fuck, his
I'd imagine
voice.
I'll need these.
Yeah, probably.
Alright, let me get the lifter.
Oh yeah, those. I think those are for like cooler, whatever the fuck you decide. Probably something racist. But
What?
Bye-bye.
that's what started the joke. We were like, "What is a bunyip?" And then we were like,
yeah.
"Watch it."
Probably something racist.
Yeah. Or maybe it's sexist. I don't know.
They're a bunch of fucking bunyips. Wow, what
Yeah,
did
you
you
call me
say?
a bunyip, and then some women's rights group is like, "Holy fuck, you're calling your female friend a bunyip? Oh my god, you criminal!"
Racist.
Why the fuck would you
Sexist.
say
You
that to her?
decide. You decide which it is. Also, hey, Bub made it, and Poco's here too. Hey guys.
Oh, we have a lot of people. It seems like
Yeah.
5 watching.
Wow.
That is a lot by my standards.
I agree. Hello, all 5 of you. We love to see you here. Yeah, Jana, you're a fucking bunyip, by the way.
Oh my god.
Which,
I'm gonna like
don't
report
worry.
you to someone.
Don't worry,
We have
that
to have
translates. A bunyip is whoever is the second sweetest woman in the world is a bunyip.
I would like to be the sweetest someday, but fucking Cruella's mom, like, she set the bar real high.
Well, she is dead, though.
True, but I mean, fuck, man. She was the sweetest woman to ever live, like the sweetest in the universe. Like, she adopted a child.
Nice.
That doesn't get any sweeter than that.
I got a donut, so I don't know what that does.
Oh, I think that's some kind of... Fuck, I can't remember. Some kind of...
Who's this mother?
Yeah, no, by the film's logic, if you adopt a child, you're like one of the sweetest people on the entire earth.
True. I guess my mom's the sweet. Oh, I mean,
Yeah,
I think
your
she
mom
one
is
of
the
sweetest.
sweetest in the earth. Yeah.
I mean, true. Also, I'm gonna bite this guy's nuts off.
That's kind of hot. I don't know.
G'day.
I love in
That's
these
kinda
old
hot,
games
right?
when you could just like clip through shit.
Great weather, eh? That's about as funny as a
So I guess, do I check out these stars on the map? I guess.
Yes, I think those are
Alright.
points of interest. Like yeah, there's a red one on there, a blue one.
I'm gonna bite his nuts off. That's hot.
Hello, toy.
This is fat ass
What
bitch.
the fuck? Toy? God, the voices of some of these people are like fucking.
Yeah, like that guy was just like,
Could they not find better extras or what?
Huh? Oh,
Could they not find better extras or what?
I guess not. Well, they're probably just random developers. Or like the fucking janitor. Hey, dude, we need this voice. Yeah, that is true. Jana's Sona character, OC, whatever you want to call him, is indeed a mule. A very rare find.
A rare one.
Hmm. Well, just the fact that it's a mule is rare in itself. Oh god.
I've never seen another mule persona character or mule character in general, really.
People
I've
always
seen
go
a
for horse.
few donkeys.
Yeah, I've seen donkeys, I've seen tons of horses.
I've seen lots of horses, a few donkeys, and a few zebras.
G'day, Beanie.
Hello,
What
Sleepy.
you
Welcome
doing?
to the chat.
Nothing? You miss your mum, don't you?
Sometimes.
It's okay, mate. Your dad's worried sick about you.
Hey,
How
Raid.
about we
Yes,
get
this
your
is
hunt
indeed
before it
Crash
gets too
Bandicoot
late?
5.
Okay.
Crash gets his nuts sawed
Crash
off by a...
Bandicoot,
I just got off the blower.
Crash
from Lake
Bandicoot, the
Parramatta
Down
River.
Under version.
They got a load of
That's horrible
unstable
accent.
Down
dynamite
Under.
that needs disposal.
Down
aren't-
Under.
Guess what? They want you to
Aren't
do it.
bandicoots from Australia? I don't know if I'm wrong on that.
I don't know. Fuck.
Are they
I
from
think so.
Banda Butland?
They're coots from the land of the Landa of Banda.
The land of Banda, where there
The
is a
Landa
panda.
of Banda. Yeah, I'm probably the first person to pick a mule as my main Sona. because I feel like people be like, I don't know. I feel like they kind of have a bad reputation or something. I don't know, but I'm just like, nah, I feel it.
The fuck is this shady character?
Oh, that's like the weird frog guy who's like afraid of ghosts for no reason. I don't know.
I am the weird frog guy who's afraid of ghosts for no reason.
Do you believe in ghosts?
No? Well, fuck off then.
I'm on a dare to enter.
I'm always like afraid of ghosts, but he's hanging out by like a fucking graveyard or some weird spooky shit.
It's like a really racist person hanging out with race they don't like.
Yeah.
Of course I do. Some of my best
That looks like the house from Monster House. I bet he's homophobic too. He's afraid of it.
There's one ghost who's really
I love that gif so much.
I love that gif where it's like,
Yeah.
if you're homophobic because you're afraid of this home, like, that's fucking valid.
Thanks a lot, Ty.
I love
That shit
yeah.
kind of scary, not gonna lie.
I love yeah. It's like now I can understand why people are homophobic. This shit's scary.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I appreciate you stopping by, VG Fanatic. See you later.
Yeah, the baby mules are like super adorable.
I wasn't
I what?
paying attention to the dialogue. Is there something I can do here yet, or?
you have to get. It said you have to get the X ring or the infra ring. I'm pretty sure it's some weird ghost shit. I don't know.
Okay, I can check into that. See if they sell it at the store or something.
Yeah. Maybe do another mission first. No, baby mules are like so fucking cute. They have like an inch of like butt fuzz, and they have their like, little fuzzy peaches.
Aw. Mule in real.
Yeah. Yeah, some of my best, well, I have a lot of good college memories, but I did like going to Mule Days for, let's see, my last 2 years. That was really cool.
What the fuck is this thing?
Hey there, Ty.
I'm telling you, these extras are like bizarre. I don't
Yeah.
know what's going on. Like that weird bird guy hanging out on the playground with the children.
I found another donut.
Yeah.
Yay.
Remember that bird guy, like with the kids on the playground? I was like, yeah, that's the guy I loved as a kid. The one just like awkwardly hanging out with like the children.
Of course you like the bird.
Of course I liked. I only liked birds.
Hey, son. Let me know if you need a hand,
Hey
okay?
Matt, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome.
Matt the Italian says La Creatura.
La creature.
I've heard of browsing
The critter.
sites, but this is ridiculous.
Yeah, so I probably need this infra ring or something, but I don't have enough for it right now.
No, maybe do some. I think that it's kind of expensive. Maybe do some other missions first.
While I sleep.
I hate this girl
Fucking-
this girl. I want to say bandicoot. This girl tiger
Get a
with her
moving, son.
fucking
The
hair
footy's
is
about
like
to
weird.
start.
Fucking
And her side mouth.
mill fast
Bye,
like
son.
tiger.
Side mouth and weird like 80s hair. It's uncomfy.
This I like Ty, but I hate the side mouth thing. It's really disturbing.
Hello,
It's
Ty.
It's too much.
They need to like kill some of these weird extra OCs. They're like really scary.
Murder. Mass koala murder.
Yeah, that's really cool, Yin, that you got to actually interact with them. I went to school there and I worked at their horse barn, so they're a mule breeding facility too. So they had horses and they had mules. So I got to work a little bit with the mules. That wasn't like my job specifically, but I did help halter break one, and you know I cared for him and was around him a lot. So that was cool.
Bub says that we have to talk to like the girl tiger. Why would I ever talk to a girl? Ew. Fucking
Yeah,
bunyips. I
friend.
hate
A
bunyips.
fucking bunyip, ew. A fucking void.
Femoid or whatever weird people say.
Void wrecked. Void wrecked on stream.
Poning women on stream.
War against my cock. Females wrecked. That's still one of my biggest tweets that blew up.
War? What? War over your cock?
It was that site. I don't remember where I found it, but it was like anti-SJW
Oh, yeah.
video title generator, and it
Oh,
said
yeah,
"War by top females wreck," and I think it got like 500 favorites or something. I was like, what the fuck?
That's funny. Yeah, I remember
That's a
that
lot
though.
for me, considering I
Yeah.
post like once every other month. So
Yeah, they're always bangers though. I'm not gonna lie. I love that Wallace weed one.
oh, that Wallace one, which
Yeah.
only got like 15 favorites.
Yeah.
I wanted to post one today. I wanted to post about how like I feel like scam calls always call at like fucking working people hours, right? Like there's always some telemarketer or scammer calling you, and it's always like, "Oh, do you have a minute?" And it's like,
I don't have a
bitch,
fucking
no, I
minute."
don't have a minute. You're calling like in the middle of the fucking workday, like Tuesday at 1 p.m. or some shit. Like, no, I don't have a minute. What the fuck are you doing?
Should I stop here or wait? Okay, so no, I could keep going this way, I guess. I see there's like a
I actually, I do like the smell of horses a lot, but unfortunately, since I've had that as my job for a while, and since I live near them, I can't really smell them anymore. So that kind of sucks. But yeah, I'm lucky I get
oh
to.
god, just fucking
so that's
vehicular
cool.
manslaughter, Jesus.
I know, right? You just like fucking run over these bad guys. It's fucking brutal.
They're just
Oh, and
they're-
he's a fennec fox, by the way. Blake,
Yeah.
that was a question for you.
Yeah, mine is fennec. You know, the traditional blue fennec in real life, realistic blue.
The blue raspberry flavored one.
Yeah, you know, the ones that you just like see in, I don't know, Romania, I guess. I don't know. The Romanian blue fennec fox.
Yes. Well, thanks for popping in. Hope to see you back. Have fun with your dog.
Yeah, see you next time.
Nice to see people in here chatting.
Nice to meet ya.
Especially other people who know horses. I feel like sometimes I'm just talking into the void when I'm like, oh, here's how my day went. And people are like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, yeah. I don't know.
I try to relate as much as I can. Like, I don't know everything, but, you know, you've told me enough to where I get a good bit
Yeah.
of information.
Oh yeah, no, my sense of smell is horrible. I'm like actually kind of nose blind. I'm probably gonna be nose blind by the time I'm like 30. Like I specifically remember in college, you know, I was already like living around the barn and stuff, and so I couldn't really smell anything like ever, and especially not livestock. Like I can't smell livestock anymore. And I remember this like older woman came in because I was at my volunteer job at the craft center, so it's like a lot of students, but also like a lot of older people. And so this lady comes in and I'm just talking about like, yeah, no, like I can't fucking smell anything. And she's like, what? Like, how old are you? And I'm like, oh, it's not an age thing. Like,
what's happening?
I live in a barn. And she's like, oh. And I'm like, yeah, I'm probably like not gonna have a sense of smell pretty soon.
Helicopter time. I wasn't expecting this. All right.
It's an air bunyip. It's an air yip. That's what they're called in
Can
Australia.
you stop saying these freaking slurs? God damn it, Jana.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. Amanda be rubbing off on me. Amanda used to call people bunyips all the time, so like it's not my fault that I'm racist.
Fucking bunyips. Ruining America.
Bunyips ruining America. Oh my god, cringe.
Cring.
Cringe.
Ah! Pain. I don't know why I just drove right into the fire there.
I'm gonna
I'm smart.
like the Wallace and Gromit helicopter bit, but you haven't played that yet, so never mind.
I'm not cultured enough for that one.
Bro, you need to like actually play that game.
Yeah, that's true.
You need to like
You can
actually
start up
finish.
again. GTA, but Australia instead, I guess. So I don't really know what my goal is here. Do you remember? Do helicopter raptor. I'm like collecting these fucking like TNT barrels or something. Whoa, whoa, what the fuck was that? Oh my god. Huh. Cool. I imagine I need to bring that to the home area, I guess. Oh, those are fuel. Okay, yeah. I see now. Oh, fuck. Mayday, mayday. Oh. Oh, fuck. Helicopter, helibraptor. Ego raptor. Hey, monkey. Welcome to the stream. You homosexual. Homer, and Bart sexual. I don't know what happened to Jana. She has disappeared, as is to be expected.
I
Hey.
spilled water directly on my fucking computer, and it instantly was like, "Hi, blue screen, fuck you."
Oh my god.
Like immediately. I'm just like, okay, so it's rebooting. I hope nothing bad happened. I have
Hopefully
the
not.
anti-Midas touch with computers. They break all the time on me, so I'm just like,
Yep, I definitely know that
please,
one. I hope,
yeah.
fingers crossed, hopefully it's not disastrous.
I don't think it is. It is
Great
rebooting.
flying
It's still
there, mate. Now we know who to
responding,
call
but yeah,
next
I
time
literally
we
just
have another
spilled water all
ridiculously
over it, and he
dangerous
just
job
like,
to do.
and
Thanks.
then just blue
I
screened,
think-
and I'm like, holy fuck.
Oh,
I don't know if you
Jesus.
heard me yell as it
No.
happened, but
Big and scary.
I didn't hear that,
I
you
was
just
like,
disappeared.
Steel springs.
No.
yeah,
It's giving
no,
the locals the heat.
I would have been
I
even more
screamed,
concerned if
but-
I heard that.
Right now.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I hear you fine now.
Okay. It's a little concerning, but that's okay.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Hopefully your computer is okay.
I think so. I have all the water off it now. It did not like that, though.
My computer needs a drink. Hold on.
Yeah,
It's
I just
dehydrated.
spilled it right across the top, and then my computer's like, fucking scary.
I only drink gamer fuel, thank you.
Yeah, true. Maybe if I spilled Mountain Dew on it, it would be better. If I spilled Mountain Dew on it, maybe it'd go faster.
Try it. Do it live and see what happens.
Instant boost.
Ugh. Boost.
Well, it's still
Boost your FPS by pouring some gamer fuel.
I'm Chockers and I have the best
Yeah.
kart racing tracks in town.
the
If you wanna race, then you're gonna have
the
to show
crazy
me the
method that
opals.
doctors don't want you to know.
Doctors hate him.
10 ways to boost your laptop performance. Number 6
Does
will
this look
shock
like a
you.
waiting room to you? See ya, bud.
Ooh, I guess we're going into a race. That's cool. Time to get
That is
racist.
very cool. Too bad I can't see it on my laptop.
That's true. Well, I'm racing, so you can trust me on that one. It's cool how much stuff
Racism
this game
streak
does.
now at 3 out of the 69. The record by the KKK is 69, and we're already at like 3, so we're doing bad.
We're saying bunyip way too much.
Yeah.
Well, it is cool. I didn't have, well, I had this game when I was younger, but I didn't really play it that much. I appreciate it's cool how much stuff it does. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
The first game
Yeah,
was
there's
more
like a
so
whole
just
kart
platforming.
racing mode too.
Mm-hmm. That is pretty cool. I really like how as you draw closer to the trees, they grow, actively pop up while you get closer to them.
Oh my
I
god.
find that funny. They just grow.
Wish I could keep up with the chat now, but I can't. My computer's oh my god. I need to never bring water ever again to the office.
Like how Bergnut said, click here, gamers hate him. Gamers fucking hate him.
5 million FPS pours gamer fuel on his computer.
Lowly console gamers hate him.
I'm not feeling any more water.
Do you know if any? Did it seem like any got inside or?
I mean, there's nothing you can really do about that. Probably,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still like, you know, it keeps trying to boot, so it's not completely like destroyed, but.
Right. Ooh, I won the trophy.
Do I need to put it in rice? Because I don't think I have enough rice for this.
Just put in a tub of rice.
What the fuck were those names? That was weird.
You again. So you're
Yeah, I don't
ready
know.
to race carts?
So.
But
See ya,
actually, the
bud.
leaderboard? That's weird.
Oh yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, this does have online, like just
This is
leaderboards.
the steam version, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So.
When you go all the way to the office to get a better connection, but then have to do the stream on your phone anyway.
I guess I could go that red star. I should try the red
Yeah,
star.
I think the red.
Main objective, okay. I like how you have to emphasize that you saw me at the bottom, Berg. Oh yeah, I saw a Nostalgia Fox and he was at the very bottom.
I like forgot your name was Nostalgia Fox because my brain's like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's an older name I used and I have it.
Well, I remember that was your name on MLK, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know. You're just Blake now. You don't have a name.
You don't have a name. You have no name. None.
You have no name. You're just Blake.
Which might as well be equivalent to having no name.
Yeah, honestly.
What kind of loser name is Blake? Ugh.
Blake
Sounds like some rich asshole, like fucking white dude.
goes to like Harvard and wears like
Oh.
the loafer shoes.
My name is Blake Williamson. Oh, the third. I do remember when I first met some of the people that are in the server and stuff, like Sal, and I can't remember who said it, but somebody like, I told them my real name was Blake, and they're like, that's like the whitest name I ever heard. It was funny.
I mean, there's whiter names out there.
Yeah, I agree with that, but it was just funny.
Cremella is not one of them.
That's not even, that's, no one should ever have that name.
I told you about, I told my friend, my coworker about the Cremella thing, and then she like showed me a picture because her other friend works at like an apartment or something. And someone came in named Cinderella and like showed the picture of the receipt to prove it, and I'm like, what the fuck? People need to stop with the Ella names. It's not okay.
Honestly, yeah. Fucking
Well,
Cinder-
and also that chat support guy I got hooked up with called Princes.
Princess?
I'm like,
or
wait, is
Princess?
this supposed to be princess, or is it literally like, did they pick that? Like, I want to be multiple princes. I want to be a princess, but spelled differently. I don't know.
True. Bub makes a good point that Timothy would be even more like typical white name. So at least I'm not.
Oh God! Don't tell Tim that.
I mean, that fits for him.
Yeah.
I feel bad for a person at my work that their name has the word "cum" in it, and it always makes me laugh every time.
Was it like fucking kumquat or something?
Kumquat. Hey, kumquat. That'd be great. No, it's like Tian.
I mean,
Tian
you
cum.
could name someone Peach, right? Like Princess Peach. Like that's named after a fruit, so why not like kumquat?
Princess Cum. For
Princess Cum. Oh my God! Remember Peach Nest? What?
Oh no, I'm talking to this person, I guess. Okay. What?
Like, do you remember Peach Nest?
Yes, I do remember Peach Nest.
I'm so upset that got deleted.
Me too.
You're a frill lizard. What are you doing here?
You're
What does it
Bunyan.
look like? I'm working, mate. Not all lizards are bad, you know.
Fair enough.
My name's Sneath.
I'm stuck in this
Mate,
trailer
there's
park.
Keith.
G'day.
I'm the
Not all
cook.
lizards are
He's
bad, you know.
mechanic.
Well, I'm racist
Mate,
against
he's
lizards.
on
I don't
swap
care.
jobs.
I just killed like 6 of them on the way over here.
I ran over them, and it was funny.
I also take care of the bush rescue training
The
program.
motorcycle
If you
go
want to
boom
scrub up on your
boom.
rescue skills,
Hey, Daisy,
just
good
meet
to
me
see
over
ya.
at that sign.
Yeah, my computer. It's actually letting me log in.
Nice. So it's not destroyed. That's good.
No, I think it's gonna let me log in. It's finally kind of like showing the time and the welcome screen. So I'm like, whoa. No, Blake, I'm telling you, like the second water
Righto,
spilled on
mate.
it, it was like,
First thing you need to
fuck
know
you,
is how to get a
goodbye.
better look around the place.
You can do that by using the
I
right
guess I'm still
analog
on the
stick.
training
Just
thing.
push it left or right to spin the.
Oh my god,
Do I need
really?
to do this thing again?
If you have
I hope not. Is this the red star? Is this where it
Yeah,
had you
it's the red
go?
star.
Okay, let's get it
Alright,
done.
I'll just skip
What the fuck name is Sneak? His name is Sneak? That's even sadder than... You may as well just be named Creamella at that point.
Creamy.
Yeah. You can call me Creamy. My name's Cruella. This is Puppy Skin and Cat Support, but you can call me Cruelly. Blake, it's letting me log into my computer.
That's awesome. If needed, I can escalate you to sweetest woman in the to ever live management support.
I know, I'd like to get there, but damn, like, Cruella's mom really set the bar fucking high.
That's true.
you can swim all right, mate.
You can swim.
You can swim.
That's weird that some random guy is, like, telling me, like, I can swim. It's like, how do you know?
I mean, they just watch me do it, to be fair.
I guess. Blake, you can swim, and you just, like, go into the deep end of the pool and, like, fucking drown. You're like, just because you say it doesn't make it true! Drown. I told him he could fucking swim, and he fucking drowned!
What the frick?
Here's
Useless cunt!
Whoa, there's grinding in this game, too.
Yeah. We
Oh,
commented on that last time.
true. I forgot.
I know it's been so long.
Hey, Trevor, welcome to the stream.
Well done, mate.
Oh yeah, I've not checked the chat lately because my computer took like a 20-minute break,
There's
so
something big and scary menacing the
it's
locals.
still loading
This one's
everything.
a
Like,
top priority.
Okay, so I finished that. Okay, that objective is out of the way now. But I guess there's more stuff to do. Well, that's something out of the way. Now the training thing is done. Sussy Baka. Tie for Sussy Bakas.
alright, I'm connected to the internet. I gotta open my fucking 30 tabs or however many I had open. But we're making progress.
Yeah, it takes a while for all those porn tabs to load.
Everyone be like, why do you have like 30 tabs open and like 1 million notifications in like 5,000 email inbox notifications? And I'm like, bitch, I don't pay attention to that shit. You think I have time to clear out my email inbox and all my emails from the last 10 years and go through them? Like, fuck no.
I have like trillions of emails. I don't fucking check that shit unless it's something important.
Yeah. I like kind of check my email, but now I'm like,
I only check
unless
it
it's work
if I see a
related.
notification and it's important, then I'll check it, but I don't really like go through it and like delete stuff. I'm just too lazy for that.
Yeah, I check my work email because I have to respond to those, but
Right.
even that, sometimes they're like, why did you wait 2 days to respond? And I'm like, I don't know, because that's not my only job, so...
Hashtag
I mean, I
deal
do
with
feel
it.
bad sometimes, but then sometimes I'm like, well, I have like 600 other things to do, so sometimes I'm just like, yeah, responding to some rando is like...
I like how you did deal with rope burn recently, Jana, and Ty's just like, fuck you, I'm just gonna go in my bare feet.
Oh my god, right? Ow.
What an asshole.
Yeah, I have rope burn on my neck. It literally looks like a hickey. It's like so awkward.
What the fuck? That was sudden.
Whoa.
From Ninja Billy.
Whoa, okay, I don't...
Ninja Billies. Ninja bitches. Yes, the common Australian ninja.
Yes. You know, the region they are traditionally located in.
Absolutely.
Why are you being so mean?
Ah. Must murder all ninjas.
You just spend all this time killing shit.
Hey, come here. I like these. Oh, it's like a movie set.
Oh my god, my tabs are even back up, like,
Nice.
my like 600 tabs.
Your water did not destroy.
Did not
The
destroy
tabs.
my tabs.
That's good. I'm gonna
My
blame
many tabs,
Marizzle
I can
for this
almost
incident.
even see... Wait, what? Oh yeah, Marizzle. Dude,
Yeah.
Marizzle totally sabotaged my computer. Alright, I'm gonna take another drink of water. If I eat for 20 minutes, then we'll know why.
Dad nabbit. What's the big idea, man? You's just clobbered all our extras.
Australian fox fella.
Why, this here's a movie set, you silly boy.
Why does that
We're
beaver have like
Daryl
tits?
We
Oh,
are
you
these
silly
big
boy.
stars
You just
in
killed
Hollywood.
20 of our
Hey, we're
extras.
making a movie down under.
Literally just
Sorry
fucking
about
killed
that.
like
I thought you
15
were under
people.
attack.
Since when did you?
Those ninjas are expensive stuntmen.
And now they're all
Behind
fucking dead.
schedule. Get off
BBC
my-
reporting live. Australian massacre the result of a movie set accident. Tune in for more info.
They let Ty go because, quote unquote, it was an accident.
It was just an accident. I was gonna reference something and then I realized you wouldn't get it.
And yeah, Daisy, I'd say from what I've played, this series it's fun. It's a fun trilogy of games. It is pretty good.
But yeah, no, yeah, that reminded me of like this thing years ago when it was like Tim and Amy and Pam and Jack, and one of the most legendary moments was like, I don't remember what the fuck it was. I don't know what the joke was. But we were joking about like, I don't know. It's you had to be there, but one of the like Jack sent this meme. It was just like a house burning down, and the caption was like, "I swear, officer, I didn't mean to. It was an accident. It was just an accident, officer. I didn't mean to. It was an accident." And I don't know what the joke was or what the context was, but we both thought that was like the funniest shit we'd ever seen. So that's what it reminded me of when you're like, it's just an accident. I'm like, remembering that. And then I was like, gonna reference that. And I was like, wait, Blake was not there for that.
Yeah, even you explaining, I don't fully get it, but it's alright.
I know, you had to be there, but it was basically like, it was something about a joke about like,
What the fuck is that? Ah!
I don't even know.
Damn. Just bombs just rolling down the road for no reason. I'll just vehicular manslaughter that lizard.
Also from that same era, I don't know if you remember, but there was a point where Amy took a screenshot of herself, like she was on Skype, and she like threw her hair in front of her face, and we were joking that she looked like a punk rocker or something. And so she made that her MLK profile pic, and it was just like, that's some edgy shit, bro. And it was just like her hair in front of her face. And I remember like Shadowfax, like the moderator, like specifically like PM'd her and was like, so your profile picture's like really funny, but it's also like not appropriate. Can you please take the swearing out?
Swearing? What the-
I know, like the swearing. Remember MLK was like really fucking had a hang up about swearing.
Which is really funny because it was always like They always said
I know.
PG-13, but no swearing.
I know, there's literally always, well, that, and also, one, it's PG-13, two, all the active members were, like, 20, right? So,
Yeah.
you know, everyone's, like, fucking around, and, you know, it's a site where there's, like, literally been, like, weird fucks, like, Leviara, and the mods are like, but no swearing, and I specifically remember she, like, PM'd Amy, and she's like, yeah, your profile picture actually is really funny, but please remove the swearing.
What swearing was even in it?
Oh, that's some edgy shit, bro.
Oh, yeah.
And she's like, don't say shit.
Ew. We don't like swear words.
We don't like swear words on our PG-13 forum. I wish I could explain what was funny about the house burning down one. I don't remember what the joke was. I just remember it was, like, probably, like, one of the biggest laughs I had in that era of my life. I don't know. I wish I could explain why it was funny. It makes me so bummed out. I think you had to be there.
Welcome to the stream, Dave. Good to see ya, my dude.
Yeah, Bergna, I don't know how I got it on my neck, because I don't remember. I think I dropped the rope, so it shouldn't have burned me, but it does feel like a rope burn, but pretty fun. And we were in the corner, and so they had, like, nowhere to go, and so the one horse just, like, ran directly over top of me and, like, threw me on the ground, and so that kind of sucked. I was, like, kind of mad.
At least you didn't get your rib cage frickin'.
I know, that was, like, the main fear I had, because I got thrown on the floor, and there's, like, 4 horses in the corner, and they all have shoes on, and I'm like, oh my god, I hope I don't get stepped on, but instead, somehow I got, like, a neck rope burn, and I have a big giant bruise on my ass, too. Because he, like, ran directly into me, but mostly I was mad, and so then when I, like, actually took the horse out again, I, like, made all the other horses get out of the corner. I'm like, get out, go! I'm, like, all mad.
See ya, Matt. It was good having you here for a while.
Yeah, good having you. But yeah, I have no idea how the rope burn happened.
The placement of these item boxes is really strange and haphazard.
What is?
The placement of the item boxes on the road is kind of strange. So I don't understand
the giant turtles randomly.
Just giant turtles for some reason. So I don't understand. So there's a star behind where the, like, trophy is. Where the fuck is that? Up there, maybe? I'll check that out, I guess.
What?
So there's a star. Let's just go to Patchy. And, like, see, the star is around the, just behind where the, fucking...
Oh, keep driving straight, I guess. Keep driving down there
is
towards
it that
it.
way?
Oh, that green. That green is
okay.
where you're supposed to go.
Okay. I was confused for a second. Got it.
Blake puts the brain and
Oh my
brainlet.
god! Put the Brian and Brianlet.
Oh my god. I remember Pat was making fun of me because I was, like, saying that Igor was underrated, and I remember Leslie David stood up for me and was like, no, that movie's actually really legit.
Fluffy, I should have known I'd find you here. You're always terrorizing somebody.
A girl's gotta earn a living.
When are you gonna give it up? You know you can do better
What's with
than
this,
Like, I'm not wrong, right?
You
Like, that
really
movie's
think
pretty
so?
base.
I know so.
Yeah, it's not like
Based in
it's not one of the
Red
best, but I liked it. It's fun.
I loved it
So
as a
why is
kid.
this, like, lizard kind of hot? Not gonna lie.
But the money's good.
Are you a scaly? Because I might have to stop being friends with you.
True.
I can deal with furries, but, like, scalies, man, that shit weird.
That's where I draw the line, motherfucker.
That's just weird. Sorry. I've never met a not weird scaly.
Sick and patchy.
Oh god, boss time.
I'm gonna call you back on my computer now that it actually worked.
Okay. Sounds good. I'm gonna fight this boss named Patchy that's a giant stomping dino thing.
Yeah, okay, scaly.
Scalet.
Alright, and my water is all drunk now, so that won't happen again.
Is your water 21 years or older?
Ooh,
Or is it gonna need to be
It
canceled?
is legal in America.
That's good.
Sorry, Marizzle. I'm sorry. I don't know if we've explained Marizzle yet. People still probably don't get that, but that's okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's there to explain other than she's the water queen?
Queen.
Only posts about water.
Imagine posting about anything but water.
Imagine not caring about drinking water.
Hey, welcome to my water/scaly blog. Ow.
That's what this looks like right now out of context.
That's true. Yeah, I think if I had given this game more of a chance as, I think if I had given this game more of a chance as a kid, I would have really liked it, but the open world kind of confused me when I was really young, so that's why I didn't get much into it.
Yeah, that's fair. It was hard for me too.
Yeah. Now as Chad adult, I can figure it out.
I'm pretty sure I beat this game, but it took a while, and the volcano shit was the hardest for sure.
Just something that comes later, I'm guessing.
Yes, it's fucking horrible.
Orange rat, get you down.
We'll get Reptile Rennie in 2025.
No, we gotta do it in 2024 so he can run for president.
True. Yo, what's up? I'm
Against Jeb.
for Jeb, though. It's like, man, I want to vote for myself, but Jeb!
Wait, can you vote for yourself if you run for president? I've never run for president, so I don't know.
You haven't? God, what a loser,
I have
Jana.
not run for president. Not of America.
What about the president of New Mexico?
No, I've not done that either.
God, Jana, I'm gonna have to unfriend you on Facebook.
I know, shit
Well, I
sucks,
certainly
man.
didn't
So,
expect
like,
that
I wonder
to
if Jeb voted for himself. Where's the alternate timeline where, like, Jeb Bush is our president and, like, in 2024, like, there's gonna be some furry president? I don't know. We need a furry president.
Yeah.
Everyone's all hyped about we need a woman president. I'm like, bitch, no, we need a furry president. I don't give a fuck if it's a woman or not. It needs to be a furry president.
What are we getting? The fursuit mandate?
Yeah.
Oi!
Government mandated GF, except she's a furry wolf woman. Why isn't this on the platform, Jeb?
Good save there, Dennis.
Fursuits will be required for all American citizens. Please clap.
Please clap.
Please clap.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like that's every like high school, elementary school, middle school, high school president. They're always just like, I promise there's going to be ice cream at lunch every day, and teachers will be banned, and there will be no homework. You know, all this shit that they have like no power to actually like do.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, Jeb Bush should take a hint from that camp and just be like, yes, everyone will have a government-mandated girlfriend. She will be a anthro furry, either horse, unicorn, or wolfess, or wolfess, lioness, leopardess, whatever you choose. Everyone will have a Soviet plane at their disposal at all times. There will give $2,000 to all Americans to build their own fursuit and support their creators. So if you vote for me, we'll really get these changes rolling out.
Government mandated sonas and fursuits.
Anyone who doesn't have a registered fursona or scaly sona registered with the government will be deported. We just don't have enough room for freeloaders like that in America.
So true. I'm
Oh my god, wait. Volcano? Is that the one? Is that the one, Blake?
Volcano, yeah, it's a volcano thing.
Oh, that's the one!
Oh no, as long as there's no barrels, I'll be okay.
That's true, but I'm gonna like shit my pants, Blake.
Just don't do it on your computer, please.
I know. Well, no, that would be pee. If I peed on my computer, it'd break. If I shit on it, it might be okay.
If you pee on your computer, it'll get the the really like freaking purple screen.
Although my pee should be mostly water because I'm very well hydrated. I took Mariza's advice, so.
Nice.
G'day, son.
I drink a lot of water daily. I will post about it on MLK.
Good choice. Bye, son.
Are you doing the info ring so you can find the ghosts for whatever the fuck that weird guy is?
Yeah, I'll try it.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Are you a stupid motherfucker who believes in ghosts?
Are you a stupid motherfucker who doesn't believe in ghosts? They right scare me.
I don't know what my position is.
Undecided. Agnostic.
I'll mock both
Ty's like,
sides
I'm an
equally.
agnostic atheist. I don't know about these ghosts, sir.
Agnostic atheist.
Person belong to Church of Playground Bird.
Dr. Pepper enthusiast.
Oh my goodness, you
I belong to the Church of the Playground Bird, whoever the fuck that was.
Yes, I am.
That guy has the gospel, I swear.
So, what are you doing all the way up
I
here
don't know
by
why he's
yourself,
just hanging
Larry?
around children.
I'm on a debt.
Finally, a
I
religion I
said
can
the
get
grounds
behind.
gruesome, but the manna.
A manna.
Maggie haunted manna.
Nya, nya, nya.
Banana.
Ghost, do you?
Of course I do.
My name is Banana.
I'm Banana the Frog. Actually.
These extras are so weird.
I don't
Tell you what,
ghosts, so I hang out around them.
Would you? Thanks a lot,
I also don't like bananas.
Oh,
Banana. I'm actually in first.
Oh, the manu. The Janya Banana Manu.
Banana.
The Janner Banana Manor.
The manner of Janana and Banana. Do you believe in ghosts? I don't, but I'm still hanging around here anyway.
Collecting the like gem thingies or whatever they're called is really satisfying. I like the sound effects.
I know. Oh my god, this actually is giving me flashbacks. I remember now. I was scared to do this level as a kid. It was like, I didn't live with my mom anymore, but my brain, it was like still like recent enough that whenever a game had like a ghost in any level, my brain's like, what if someone sees me playing this and they like get rid of this game? Oh my god. Because my mom didn't like King Boom Boom, not that I blame her, but like...
No, I blame her. King Boom Boo is extremely based.
King Boom Boo is like my favorite Sonic character. What if I write porn of him with Knuckles? Like, would you read that?
I would read the hell of it out of that.
You would read
I'd
that to
publish that
support
shit.
Dude.
In a
I'm
physical
happy that
form.
I have supportive friends that like care about me and they would read my King Boom Boo Knuckles like erotica fanfic.
100%.
Like, y'all need to find a friend like that in your life. Like, someone who really cares.
I still want you to find that footage though of King Boom Boo. Our
Oh my
reaction
god,
to
I
him.
have that somewhere.
Yeah. I need
That water was trying to kill it just now, trying to kill my computer, but I haven't.
So what the fuck am I supposed to do with these things?
Yeah, my mom didn't like King Boom Boo. Like,
Bangs with these
my
ghosts?
mom's YouTube channel somewhere. You could find her weird, like, conspiracy theory YouTube channel, and you could go and unfollow and dislike and ratio it.
Is it called Conspiraclets of this Conspirorner?
It's Consporner.
Consporner.
Conspiracies of the Consporner. I don't think so, but you can find it. Bub, if you find it, then you gotta unfollow, dislike, and ratio, and just leave like 600 comments and be like, "This is for disliking King Boom Boo." He's gonna be like, "I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds demonic." So,
Like, Jana totally didn't your daughter totally didn't send me here.
daughter, I don't know her.
So Jana, do you know what I'm supposed to do with this shit?
Maybe try going in the house. Did you try hitting that?
To be honest.
Oh my god, it froze on his side mouth. It was so ugly.
I might do a different mission for now. I have no idea what I'm doing. Unless it doesn't let me leave
Oh,
it first.
wait. What's that outhouse?
That's just like a checkpoint.
Okay, did you jump on the top of the house?
Yeah, I've jumped all over.
Jumped on the platform? I thought you had to kill all the ghosts, but
Yeah, I don't know
think
how
they
to do that.
me.
I have the rings for it, but it doesn't affect them, it doesn't seem like.
Maybe I need to look it up. Almost Bub knows. Dennis is in real trouble.
Do you remember what to do here, bub?
The only ghost I know how to kill is King Boom Boo. Yeah.
I know this is some cringe gameplay, but I seriously don't know what I'm supposed to do.
That's okay, I'm looking it up right now.
Oh, thanks.
Did you?
I hate having to do that, but...
Let me...
Hi to Dennis Freeway.
While you look it up, I have to pee really quick. Be right back.
Okay. Dennis the Green Tree Frog. That's kind of a lamer name than Nanner or whatever the fuck. Although this concept art of him is online is really cool. There's a Thai wiki with some cool concept art. That's pretty legit. Dennis's passion for thunder eggs has made him the great leader he is today. I don't know, he didn't have great leader vibes, but blossomed into a career of funding volcanologists. Okay, so paper mache pies, something. Okay, he's 36. He has a brother and a nephew. That's cool. He's an aristocrat and a philanthropist. That's cool. He makes souffles. Cool. Oh, he's called Dennis the Cheapskate. Dude, that's like a vibe. Okay, don't be mean to him.
Thanks. Oh, yep. Cool.
He has an insane streak. That's cool.
So I gotta find the fake ghost, apparently. Ow.
Dennis's awkwardly feminine voice and behavior may be based on the Banjo-Kazooie character Jolly Roger.
Oh, yeah?
What?
Hey, come here.
Okay, well, I did not learn anything about what we're supposed to do.
Bub's helping. He got it.
Oh, thank God. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. I had to find
I'm
the fake
pretty
ghost.
helpless.
I think that's
Yay, Ty, you
nice.
did it. My
Thanks for the help, bub.
chums are happy that you got through that pretend.
My ghosty chums are happy.
Didn't stand a ghost of a chance against you.
God, these voice actors, man.
Sorry.
It's like a shitty version of Jolly Roger from Banjo-Kazooie.
I know, he's like very awkward. He also doesn't look as cool as the concept art I found online, so that's kind of a negative.
Jolly Roger from Banjo-Tooie, like, actually like a gay icon, not gonna lie.
Nice. Jolly Roger, that's like a pirate name.
Pretty much.
The gay pirate frog, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, he's pretty epic.
I'm not gonna lie, I think Blake's a pretty gay icon.
Aw. Thanks.
Except he's bi. I'm erasing the fuck out of that, I'm sorry.
By erasure.
Erases the fuck out of you.
Yeah. I don't actually care, because it's like a... I think for a bi person, I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but like... I mean, I'm attracted to women too, but it's like... in the grand scheme of things, someone says I'm gay, it's like, why does it matter? Because I'm in a... I'm with a guy, I don't care. whatever.
That's fair and valid.
I'm not being erased. It's fine.
Fair and valid as fuck. Blake is a gay icon.
As long as nobody be hateful towards bi people, I don't care.
True.
Which there are some very disturbed individuals.
There are some weird people about that. I
Yeah.
don't understand. I'm just kind of like, okay, fam.
Yeah. I've seen some of the most hate I've seen towards bi people are in like the really like the more fucked up like realms of the like, you know, because there's weird like infighting and like LGBT community shit, and it's really weird and awkward, and I do not like it.
Yeah,
It's not
weird.
everybody, but it exists.
What's up, Espen?
Hey Espen, welcome to the Tie 2 stream. Also, I think
She's
now
just
that
a woman.
I'm definitely getting more into this game now that I'm really understanding how it works.
I
too.
told you wanted to play something else, and I'm like, no, it'll be fine.
Well, to be fair, the other thing I wanted to try was another tie game, but
True. I would like to try that sometime, but I told you, like, it's not that big of a deal. You're like, it's been so long.
true, it's not exactly that complicated.
I won't know what to do, even though I've only played like one half of one mission.
Sick burn.
Okay, Blake.
Brainlet Blake being a brainlet as usual. The road bunyip.
Oh, stop being racist.
Sorry.
Road bunyip. The correct term is road bunion. Like Paul Bunyan. That's the non-offensive version.
True.
Man, are we going muddin' or what?
We're going mud yip.
Mud yip.
We're driving through Australia. Is this what it's really like to drive through Australia?
I have no idea. Mudyip sounds kind of like mudblood. Isn't that like some slur in Harry Potter or something?
It's muggles.
Yeah, but isn't there also like a mudblood?
I think there might be a...
Fucking...
It is fucking hilarious that they made up their own slur for the like, the Harry Potter universe.
J.K. Rowling
And
be
no
like,
one finds it
alright, I got
awkward."
the universe built. Now let's figure out what slurs people use.
Well, I always found it awkward because it's like a term used to like address people who don't use magic, so it comes off like a slur. It's very strange.
Yeah,
A little awkward, not gonna lie.
when you're a writer and you're thinking about what slurs are used in your universe.
Apparently, are you saying mudblood was a slur for muggleborns?
Yeah, I think so.
Jeez. Freaking like
Frickin' racist.
J.K. Rowling, the like
made it as soon as I
absolute
could.
master of
What's the
creating
emergency?
new slurs.
Didn't save it.
Trevor said, J.K. Rowling, like, damn, sure wish I could just say the N-word.
No.
No, I gotta make my own
All them
versions of
freaking
it.
Very offensive.
Memorial Freeway.
Or I gotta make my own version. That's why I'm like, I feel like calling someone a mudyip would also be very like racist. I could see
Mudyip.
My fastidious
you
scrutinizer.
mudyip, like, oh my god, that'll get you banned out of nice establishments.
I think there's more than one unique slur in Harry Potter,
I
Bub.
hope you paid him double time.
It's simply
J.K.
Muggle.
Rowling just like
Muggles isn't really a slur, but I get they are kind of. It is kind of derogatory, I guess.
Yeah.
When you think
Imagine
about it.
imagine if
Like
Harry
calling
Potter had
people
like
normies.
imagine if Harry Potter had an encyclopedia of slurs in it.
What if instead of Muggles they just called them normies?
Normies.
They're like, ugh, fucking normies. We gotta keep magic from the fucking normies. The Stacys and the Chads and Stacys, they can't know we use magic.
Nice.
I don't even know how I know that because I was not allowed to watch Harry Potter either. As a small child, when I was slightly older, my dad didn't care, but I mean, like, I didn't really have the movies at that point and didn't grow up with it, so I was like, eh.
My parents luckily didn't care, even though a lot of
Oh yeah,
like,
no,
my
I told you
friends'
my
parents
mom was
cared.
like very like had a
Yeah.
fucking huge hang up about it. Like literally, like my aunts and uncles who are like actually like practicing Catholics are like, I don't think it's like a huge deal. It's just like make believe. And my mom's like, no, you don't understand.
Jeez, yeah, I knew some parents like that though.
Yeah, she
I
like no,
remember.
she had a huge hang up when I was a kid. I specifically remember because I was the kid when the movies were like coming out and they were big and like the books were big and like a lot of my friends were like, you know, reading it at school and
I use friend in air quotes because I fucking hated him, but there's a guy like that was like that I knew in school whose like dad was fucking insane. He also thought the same kind of thing with like, you know, how like Harry Potter and things like that were like demonic and whatever magic stuff is like evil, all that stuff. He also unironically thought that Obama was the Antichrist. He's that kind of person.
oh my god, yes, my grandmother was into that.
Oh my god.
I do remember that, yes. My grandmother, who also supported Ben Carson in 2016, I remember David said it was like very funny, but I remember when he was like, she probably got a lot of weird looks even from other Republicans, and I'm like, honestly, yeah, probably. She had like a Ben Carson bumper sticker, I remember that.
Gracious me, you did it!
And I remember he had his audiobook like years before he ran for president, too.
Officially open!
Book, just in case anyone wanted to know.
Oh, that sounds really exciting.
Luckily, Dennis
I'd much sooner listen to a Jib audiobook.
Jib! Where's our Jib president?
I just want
We need more
Jib.
Bushes and we need more Clintons, said no one.
No, but I do want Jib.
Jib! Okay, to be fair, my mom actually was okay with Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I don't know why. I think because C.S. Lewis wrote it as an allegory, I guess, or either that. I don't know if he intended it that way, but she, like, let us watch it because she was like, oh, it's an allegory for the Bible.
It's
So
Christian.
my mom was actually okay with The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, which is good because I saw that movie when it came out and I fucking loved that movie. So I'm glad I got to enjoy something because, like, I specifically remember as a kid, like, you know, all the kids would be doing their Yu-Gi-Oh cards on the bus. I wasn't allowed to do that.
So you
The
had to
kids
play
would have
as
their
their-
Pokemon cards on the bus. I wasn't allowed to play Pokemon. The kids that have their Harry Potter books, I wasn't allowed to, you know, read or watch that. It's like, shit was weird, man. And then, you know, I didn't live with my mom after I was like 8, so like I could have done those things, but by that point it was like 1, habituated, and 2, like I didn't really grow up with it, so I didn't care. So
I'm also
the fact that I even knew that Mudbloods was a thing kind of amazes me because I'm like, I still to this day have not read any of the books, and I've only really patchwork seen the movies. I've seen the first one, and I've also seen the last 2, which was confusing as fuck. So
it was really funny hearing you say like people playing with their Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and then in my mind was like Jan in the corner alone playing with her Lion Witch and the Wardrobe trading cards.
Oh my god, that would have been amazing.
All alone with her Lion Witch and the Wardrobe trading card game.
That's so fucking funny. Can you imagine? Oh my god. No, I loved that movie. I
Oh. Oops.
own like characters. I told you I still remember a lot of my OCs as a kid. I had some based off Looney Tunes, I had some based off Sonic, and I remember I had my own universe. It was oh gosh, I called it like the Chronicles of Escobar or something, but it was like it was totally not based off Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, but it was about 5 birds who find a magic wardrobe and transport to it. And it's
5
definitely
birds.
yeah.
Definitely
Yeah, one of them was I can't remember what the bird is called with the largest wingspan. I think a marabou stork. I picked that because that was cool. I think one of them was a toucan, and I think one of them was an albatross, because I always had an albatross character. So. I only cared about birds as a kid, so of course it was like birds. So
Here's an idea. This is pretty much you. It's like, here's an idea. Establish property, replace all the characters with birds, original, do not steal.
Original character. Where I was still like worried about it. Like when I had this game, because I stopped living with my mom when I was 8, and so I'd say like 8 until like 11 was kind of this zone where I like still had these worries, even though I didn't need to. So like this game, like I said, the ghost level freaked me out because I was worried someone would see it. I remember the ghosts, the spirit things in Star Fox Adventure was like the exact same like time period. I was worried my dad would see me playing it. I was always worried. But one time he did see me playing it and he just was like, oh, they just call them spirits because like they don't know what they are, like no big deal. And I was like, oh really? Like I didn't need to be worried about this whole time? Like cool. So yeah.
So I don't know what I'm doing here. Like it has a timer, but I don't know what's referring to. Oh well, I guess I don't know. But yeah, my parents wouldn't let me play or promoted evolution or whatever nonsense.
Dad like chill out about it though.
Yeah, they did.
Or you like actually showed him what it was and he was like, oh, I'm sorry, I thought it was
Yeah,
like...
I told you that story. Where
Yeah,
my
it was,
dad
like,
was kind of being a
pretty
dick
cool.
about it, but he like immediately like looked it up. That's what I always liked about my dad, is sometimes he would like overreact about something, but he always like would second think about it. He would always immediately apologize if he knew he was in the wrong, which I always appreciated about him.
Parents like don't do that, so that's really cool actually.
Yeah, he actually like my like freaking 70-year-old dad went on Google to look it up, and he's like, yeah, like actually it's complete bullshit, so sorry.
Oh my god.
It was really cool of him.
Yeah, I remember I forgot what I was gonna say. Your dad doing the cool dad shit. Kill that man.
Dad lit Dorner stuff.
It's literally the sharp claw guys. Bub says you're supposed to deliver the food to the workers, but I feel like the workers are just gonna starve to death at this point.
It's too bad for them.
Yeah, they're just gonna starve.
Yeah, whatever.
Y'all don't get a fucking lunch break. Get back to work.
It didn't like mark anything on the like map, so I wasn't sure what I was doing. At least I
You
didn't
don't
see
get
anything.
a fucking lunch break. Lazy pieces of shit. I think what I was gonna say is like, yeah, my mom was super random with the stuff she was okay with and not okay with.
Yeah, there's a lot of shows that like I like misread my mom on a lot of stuff. Like there were some shows that she would like say like she did. Later on I'd talk to her and she's like, no, I was just saying like I personally didn't like them. You could have watched them. I was like, oh.
Oh my god.
Like I thought like
I remember my dad, my poor dad, like fucking hated Jimmy Neutron, but I was like watching that shit like all the time.
that's not very based of him. Jimmy Neutron fucking rocks, dude.
No, my dad like hated Jimmy Neutron.
Well, your dad's not very based then.
I guess not. Now it's like a meme show, but I like always watched that.
It's good.
I always like I watched SpongeBob. My dad actually really liked SpongeBob though. I remember he told me he was like, yeah, when it first came out, I thought it was like so fucking obnoxious, but it actually like really grew on me, and so he actually like really like liked it.
That's cool.
My dad's like the sort of guy who like says he doesn't like cartoons and like video games and shit, but like he totally does.
Probably just thinks he's being Chad adult by not saying he doesn't like it or something.
Yeah, he's like the sort of guy where he's like, oh, I don't like the like showed me Sonic, and like he'd totally play like Mario Kart with me, and he'd totally watch fucking like anime on Adult Swim, and he's like, oh yeah,
I hate this stuff.
totally watches it. Would watch anime with me on Netflix too.
That's cool though.
Yeah, he showed me Futurama from like a very young age too, from when I was like 6.
This is a cool looking area.
My dad is not cringe and blue pilled. He's actually kind of based.
Secretly based.
He let me watch Futurama. He just hated Jimmy Neutron. I don't know.
Futurama.
Yeah, I remember my dad specifically telling me that he had the original Game Boy during like Desert Storm, I think, when he was stationed in Saudi Arabia. He had like the original Game Boy in like the 90s, but he was just like, yeah. So I know my dad is like low-key a gamer because of that.
There's something really funny. We went to a game store recently, and I wanted to take a look at a Game Boy Advance SP they had. And they told me about, like, it was really scratched up on the outside, but otherwise was, like, the screen and stuff was perfect and all that. But I was just looking at it because I was curious about it. And they're like, yeah, this guy brought it in, and, like, apparently he kept this Game Boy Advance SP, like, in his like toolbox for years, and he'd like play it like on breaks and stuff, and I thought that was really cool. Just this guy, I'm imagining this like worker dude like bringing his Game Boy Advance SP with him in his toolbox.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I love that. Yeah, that was literally like my dad vibes. You know, he's just like talking about like flying helicopters in combat and shit, and then he's just like, oh yeah, I had the original Game Boy, but yeah, it always had like fucking sand in it or whatever, and I'm like, okay.
Shit. Oops, I fell to the
And yeah, I
floor.
remember he showed me Roller Coaster Tycoon when I was a kid too. We'd always play that together because I was like a fucking child, so I never knew how to like manage my shit and make money. So my dad and I would like do the levels together, and we'd like build the roller coasters and shit together. That was really fun.
Yeah, my mom and I would play like some of those like sim games together, like Sim City and stuff.
I think SimCity, but I was not good at it.
Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing with like management stuff either, but she would do all that stuff and I'd just like build stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like what my dad would do with the theme parks. And then he got me Zoo Tycoon as well. I liked that one.
Why am I like collecting pictures of Ty's face?
That's a good question.
I lost all my self-portraits up here years ago. I'm Australian, if you didn't know already. Oh fuck. I'm fucking dead and Australian.
This level looks kind of fun though. I remember this level.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's a cool treehouse level.
Yeah. I'm dead and Australian.
Yeah, no, Espen, I never went to Christian school, but I mean,
sure
I
did.
did go to school in North Carolina, which is basically the same thing.
I went to Christian school from kindergarten to 8th grade.
Yeah, Blake actually got tortured, but no, but I do remember, like, they did show, not that it's super religious, but I remember they would, like, show VeggieTales in class and shit, like, they
That's
didn't have any
pretty
problem with,
basic.
like, religious stuff. I actually do really, VeggieTales is still very nostalgic for me, but yeah.
I love VeggieTales. It's not like I appreciate that it's not like as preachy as you'd expect it would be.
Yeah, it's pretty, like, you can
Usually.
enjoy it even if you're not religious, I think,
Mhm.
but...
Well, yeah, and they actually like made it funny, so they actually like focused on making it entertaining also.
But yeah, I do remember they didn't have any problem like showing stuff like that. I feel like it was kind of Christian-y. I don't know where I lived.
Christian-y.
Christian.
Hello, my name is
It was not a
Christian.
Christian school. I wasn't actually like. I've known many people over the years who've gone to like Catholic school and stuff. That was not me.
Hi, my name is Christian. You can call me Christian-y.
Me, Christianella.
Christianella.
Religion chat support. My name is Christianella.
You can call me Christy.
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 Christy, but it's Christy. Christella.
Christella.
Welcome to Religion Chat Support and Spiritual Healing. My name is Christella.
Imagine someone's name being Christella. I love that.
Probably someone at your Catholic school. It's gonna be like a teacher. It's gonna be like, this is Mother Christy. It's Christy.
Christy.
We're putting the Christ back in Christy.
Putting the Christ back in Christy. Oh,
Yeah. People
she's a
be
woman
calling
of God.
People be calling it Christy, but they forget the real meaning of the name. We are putting the Christ back in.
So
Look, I still gotta play Deltarune. I've heard it's really good.
Oh yeah, it's really good.
I'm very nostalgic
And
for
it's free.
Undertale because I feel like it came out at like the perfect part of my life.
Yeah, I know it's the 6th anniversary of Undertale today.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, no, it came out like when I was starting college, which was really like a high point in my life. Like probably the best year I've had, actually. So
Nice. So I don't know if there's actually like, oh, I
Right.
see there's a star there. Try to get to that star.
I'm not lagging or anything, right?
Not right now, no.
Yeah, no, I remember that. I remember that fondly, actually. Oh yeah, I mentioned it to Blake on the call, but I forgot to mention it in the stream. The film that was shot at my workplace, the Clint Eastwood film, is coming out on Friday.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
That'll be cool to see. It was weird seeing the trailer because I'm like, oh my god, I like know all these places.
I hope that like you like accidentally like appear in like a scene in the
Oh
background.
my god, right? I don't think I do, but if you see a little shoe in a pasture somewhere, that was me.
I hope so.
It's good stuff. People and like vehicles and like, you know, the food truck set up, like they had all their shit set up, and then like literally the next day it was like just being back at work like normal. It was fucking weird.
Must have been a pretty cool experience to see it though.
It was so fucking cool. And I got to meet like the horse wranglers and stuff, so that was really cool.
Too bad you didn't get to meet Blint Bleastwood.
Well, I did, but I didn't get to like talk to him because I remember
Yeah.
that was when they were really freaked out about COVID too, and like I'd
Oh,
never
yeah.
gotten tested, and like the whole casting crew were getting tested a lot, and then my my boss and stuff, like they all got tested because they were actually like in the film, and so they like actually talked to him and shit, and I didn't get to talk to him, and I was a little salty.
Yeah.
Hey there, Bruno.
You were probably one chance to like talk to him too, but oh well.
Yeah, I mean, I did like see him and like was within like earshot of him, right? Like,
That's pretty
you know.
cool. Yeah.
If I face my fears,
I had to stop what I was doing a few times.
it did until I looked down.
Don't worry, mate. I'll help
Hallway
you
where they
out.
were shooting, and so I remember at one point I had to just like sit on the floor and like be quiet because they were like shooting in the other
I'll
room,
start by using the
Yeah.
stepladder.
and they were like yelling and shit. I don't know. It's like some like I don't know. It's some scene of him getting like fired, so he's just like yelling in the other room.
Would you be a top bloke and make sure
Knowing
the
Clint
nippers get their
Eastwood movies, I'm
sunscreen?
sure it's probably gonna be pretty cool.
I'm excited to see
I
it. It is weird like seeing all
Do
the
you know
stuff
if-
I know.
Do you know if he directed it or no?
He directed it, yeah. He was
Nice.
the director and he acted in it. So he did a bunch of shots
probably
of
gonna
like
get
him
that.
driving up through the ranch a bunch of times.
His movies tend to be really good.
Yeah, and then I had to move horses because they wanted like the same horses in the background.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I wasn't really supposed to super talk about it, but now that the movie's like basically out,
Yeah.
because they didn't make me sign anything, but they were like, you're not supposed to talk about anything until like the movie comes out.
They're gonna knock down your door after the stream's over.
I know, right? They're gonna like break down my door. Be like, thanks for letting us film here, but also like,
But
not that I
also-
was the one who let them film here, but I live on the property, so they're gonna be like, oh wow, here's the place where we shot. Hi, you like
Are
we're
under
talking about the
arrest.
movie and you're not supposed to. You're under arrest.
That NDA you didn't sign.
The NDA you didn't sign, you're gonna die now. Yeah, I mostly remember he just like drove up a bunch, and the weird thing was it was actually snowing that day when the shot took place, but it was supposed to be sunny, Because, I mean, it's New Mexico, right? So of course they're like, oh, it's sunny. Like, no, it was literally, like, snowing. It was, like, fucking cold. And so they had a bunch of, like, heaters up, and everyone's, like, hanging out around the heaters and shit. And so I remember, yeah, they had, like, a bunch of, like, lights and shit to make it look like it wasn't snowing. Like, it was actually sunny.
It is cool that Clint Eastwood still, like...
You cut out there.
Oh, I said
yeah,
that...
he's, like...
Huh?
He's, like, 90.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool that he's still, like, directing movies and shit.
I mean, he's still, like, riding horses and shit. And they still have the set stuff kind of set up in town. Because they took over the whole main street of town. It was the movie set. And so my coworker had, like, the Eastwood's trailer, like, in her back gate, I remember. And so they were, like, paying her because they were, like, having to bring a bunch of stuff in and out in the morning. And I remember they remodeled it as a carniceria, which is like a butcher shop, and so they had like a bunch of meat like hanging on our door at one point, and I think it's still, they left the sign up that says like carniceria, so it's like all the signage and stuff is still there. And the one across the street, like my employers rent that out as like an Airbnb and stuff or something, so they set up our round pen.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that was the thing. They like totally redid the whole town though, and like put a bunch of fake like shop fronts up. So, and we kept some of them up.
Nice. Do you know, what's the title of the movie?
Cry Macho.
Cry Macho?
Cry Macho, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, they arranged for the filming in like October. I think I remember that phone call. They were scouting for locations, and then they came and they did the shooting in Polvidera, which is like town basically, but it's not really a town. It's just like a little street with like some people living there. But they like did the filming for that in like late November, and then they filmed on the ranch the one day in December. So
I can't think. I think the only Clint Eastwood directed movie I've seen is Gran Torino, but that movie's great.
I don't think I've seen any of them. I'm like very bad because I like everyone at my workplace too is like, oh my god, like I love Clint Eastwood. I've seen all his movies, and like, oh my god, like some other guy was there. I can't remember his name now, but he's also in the movie, and so he like was there with Clint Eastwood like on the ranch, and I can't remember who the guy's name was, but I remember like my boss and everyone was like, oh my god, that's so and so, like he's like a country music legend, like holy fuck. And I'm just like, who?
I wonder. Yeah, I wonder. I don't know
Who that?
if you could find the name. I wonder if I would know.
He's in the movie. I'd have to look it up.
Yeah.
He's like a pretty notable guy apparently, so. But yeah,
Uncultured Jana once again.
I know, right? I'm here. I did meet the guy. I talked to the guy. I can't remember his name, but he was Clint Eastwood's double, and he was chatting with me too, just like through happenstance, because he was sitting next to one of the heaters too.
And was he like, "Hey, my name's Blint Bleastwood"?
No, Eastwood. No, I struck up the conversation, I think, and then I was like, "So what do you do on set?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm his double." He's like this 6 foot tall, I think, like Australian guy or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd imagine. Especially a 90-year-old man would need a double.
Yeah. Well, I can't remember what situation, but he wasn't needed in that scene, so he's just hanging out, I think.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because I remember, yeah, they brought all these like cool old cars and shit, and they're like, the cool thing I never realized about movie sets is like you can just fucking dead ass go up and get food like whenever the fuck you want, and you don't get charged for it or nothing. So I was sitting here, I'm like, well, can I have like soup? Can I have like nuts? Can I have like snacks? Can I have like every good?
You patronize them?
That's pretty awesome.
No, I just give them
Yeah, I went up for snacks like 15 times.
I probably would too.
They're like, oh, if you're hungry, you can just like go up to the truck and just get whatever, and they'll just be like, oh, you want this too? Okay, yeah, sure. I'm like, it's weird like doing that and not being charged for it.
That's cool though.
Yeah. So I'm like, man, I want to work on a movie set. I like talked to all the horse wranglers. I'm like, so here's my number, here's my name, add me on Facebook, please.
Hey, when they shoot the
That's
Fox
right.
and Mule movie.
Yeah, right. No, that's my plan B. Like 4 years from now, I'm gonna like hit up these people on Facebook and be like, hey, like, are there any openings? Can I like be on in the movies?
Yeah, you
Wrangle
could
horses in the movies.
maybe you could be an extra or help with horses. Yeah.
That actually would be cool. I mean, like all the stuff they were doing, I was like, oh yeah, like I could do that. Like I can move horses around and stuff. And the one lady was really cool. She was talking to me, and fuck, I can't remember her name. She's from the. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Yeah, she started off as a horse trainer and got the job, but she's like, oh yeah, I've trained all sorts of shit in the movies, like, because kind of when you figure out one species, it kind of works with all of them. But she'd worked with like zebras, horses, camels, like a bunch of other shit.
Got the jizz bunyip.
This is the level I hate, by the way.
Oh boy, that's good.
Yeah, no, I definitely see why they cost hundreds of millions, because literally deadass, like everything was broken down and put away like the next day. And I was like, how? There's literally like 5,000 semi trucks and like people, and then the next day it's like just a normal day at work pretty much. I'm like, what the fuck? Those people must have had like a fucking 16-hour day breaking all that shit
Sorry.
down though. Holy Jesus Christ.
I'm curious about something. What was the name of the movie again?
Prime Macho.
Okay, I want to see what the budget is. I'm just curious because you're mentioning that.
Probably a lot.
If it even comes up. Oh no.
No, horse training's fine. It's just frustrating. It's just frustrating. Sometimes I'm like, y'all are the stupidest fucking animals, and I want to strangle someone.
Oh no, it only has a 52% of Rotten Tomatoes. It's gonna be the worst thing ever. No, I'm just kidding.
No, don't fucking tell me that.
I'm joking.
I don't want to hear that. Wait, are you actually joking?
Yeah, I'm joking. Well, no, that is the score, but Rotten Tomatoes doesn't always mean shit. There's just critics.
No, don't tell me.
They could just be being picky. It could be fine.
To be fair,
There's
though,
some really good-
Rotten
fucking
Tomatoes
Home-
only says whether they rated it up or
Yeah.
down.
Fucking
So it
Home
didn't
Alone
really-
has like a 52%. That's a fucking classic. So.
Yeah. Oh, Dwight Yoakam. That's the guy. That's the guy everyone was like freaking the fuck out about being there.
Jam does whore abuse in the chat from Bub. I like that. Jam. That's your new name.
Jam.
Jan's Jams.
Jams.
Apparently Cry
Only
Macho
33 million budget. That's not that much, but I guess it is like a
for a
kind
movie
of
like that. Yeah, I don't think it'd need like tons of
No.
CG and shit, so
No. Okay, but like to be fair, Bub, like sometimes they're fucking stupid and annoying, and I'm over it.
hey, I'm glad
Like when you're standing in the corner trying to open the gate and a horse attacks the horse you're holding for no reason and knocks you down. I'm like, bitch, I'm gonna like actually kill you right now.
I'm glad they used real horses and didn't use shitty like CG horses like the
Oh my god, right?
Dalmatians.
Like in Cruella, where they're like, we could use real Dalmatians, but why would we do that?
We could spend like, you know, a couple thousand on like some real trained Dalmatians, or we could spend like tens of thousands of dollars on shitty Dalmatian
Yeah.
CG technology.
Shitty CG ones. This is Thai 2, Salem.
Yeah, Tie 2, Bush Rescue. Also, hey Salem and Christopher. Welcome. Cruella uses
That is what I remember.
Cruella uses a mix of like real and fake dogs, and it looks fucking terrible because you can always tell almost exactly when they use the CG dogs. And it
Yeah,
always looks
no.
like shit.
Absolutely. And they like slow motion on it too. It's like if you're gonna use shitty CGI, at least have it be a shot where it's like, you know, the dogs are like far away and they're like not really hardly in the shot. But they're like, no, you need to like see this zoomed in and in slow motion.
Yeah, for any scene where they're like interacting with the dogs much, or the dogs were doing any sort of action, they were CG. It's like, you know, dogs can like run around in real
I know.
life, right?
Like honestly, I think those looked like more realistic and more convincing than whatever the fuck was going on in Cruella.
Oh yeah, sure thing, Summer. I didn't know it was you. Good to see ya.
But you agree with me, right? I'm like, I feel like fucking Homeward Bound and like Cats and Dogs and like those shitty 2000s movies, like they looked like way better. The dogs didn't
Yeah.
look fake as shit at all times. Like, I'm like, how did y'all fuck that up?
Oh, I gotta get out of the bunyip.
Being fucking sexist, saying bunyip.
Stop being a bunyip then, Jana. Jeez.
I know.
What the fuck do these do?
This is about... I think you have to, like, reactivate them so it makes the new path. This level's not as bad as I remember. You're already, like, 2/3 of the way through it. I remember it as being, like, the worst fucking thing that ever happened to anyone.
Yeah, it honestly doesn't seem that bad.
You're just like, Jana, you were just fucking stupid because you were 9. That's what you need to tell me.
True. So true. Imagine being stupid when you're 9.
Yeah,
frickin',
imagine
like,
being like
genius.
cringe. You're supposed to like be like moved out, having a job, like in a steady relationship when you're 9, like, you know. %52% on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm fucking pissed.
That is very offensive, yeah.
Very-
Why isn't this platform moving? It was just moving. What the heck?
Blake is a true gamer except when there's fucking barrels. Thank God there's not barrels in this.
Yeah, thank goodness.
I can't imagine being stupid while 9.
I like that. I was so smart they put me in special education. That's a good one.
God. I had like the opposite issue as a kid in North Carolina. I told people about this. North Carolina schools where I lived were so fucking weird and like shitty, and they couldn't do anything for anyone. And my poor parents, they had my brother who's like severely disabled and special needs and like can't go to a normal school, and he had to be like go to some special middle school that was like 2 hours away, and they wouldn't even bus him, so he had to be driven by like these sketchy ass like random van drivers that the school contracted out. Super sketchy and weird, and some of these people were fucking weird. And then on the other side of the spectrum, they had me, where I'm like, I'm bored at school, and school's like, that's too bad, and also we hate you. I was telling my coworker about some of the shit at that school, and she was like so baffled by it too, because like I told her what some of the things were. Well, for one, you could only go to the bathroom once a day unless you actually had like a medical excuse that was signed by your parents. So they'd take all the kids at the same time to the bathroom, and you couldn't go at any other time. And so I would just like fucking sit there because I never had to use the bathroom because I never drank water, so Marissa would have hated me. But I'd fucking sit in line next to the bathroom, just like, I don't have to go, but I'm being forced to stand here. And same thing with the water fountain. They'd take everyone past the water fountain and you had to stand in line, and then you couldn't really go at any other time. And then the most awkward thing that I told my friend, and she was like, what the fuck, was when you did go to the bathroom, one of the students was like nominated to be like the bathroom monitor. And so you had to sit there and make sure that your classmates weren't using too much toilet paper, which to this day, I'm like, how the fuck are you supposed to know? But they didn't want us using too much toilet paper. So they'd literally dead ass have a student sitting there awkwardly listening to people to make sure they're not using too much toilet paper. I'm like, how the fuck does this even work? And of course, I just want to think I'm doing a good job. So I specifically remember one time, it was my turn to be the weird, awkward ass, like, creepo monitor. And so I remember I'm like, well, I have to make it seem like I'm doing something, even though I have no clue, like, who's using too much toilet paper. So I remember, like, I picked a random girl, and I'm like, yeah, so-and-so used too much toilet paper. And then she's just like, no, I didn't. And then we just sat there awkwardly because we're both like, well, how the fuck do you, like, prove this? Like, they didn't think this through very well because I'm like, well, she says she didn't. And I said she did based off, like, well, my best guess. It sounded like maybe she used more than normal, but mostly I just want to seem like I'm doing my job. So,
This was at your school?
Yeah, this was in North Carolina.
That's disturbing. I've never heard of shit like that before.
Weird. Really weird. Yeah, I know. I told my coworker this, and she's like, what? And also, how's that supposed to work? And I'm like, yeah, I am 23, and I, like, have thought about this a lot, and I'm still like, I don't know.
Wow.
I still don't know. Because literally, like I said, I'm like, how is there not going to be a situation where it's like, Ashley used too much toilet paper. No, I didn't. And then what are you supposed to do? Like, take someone's side? Like, take their word for it? Like, you can't prove it. I'm like, I told my coworker, I'm like, at that point, they should have just put up surveillance cameras. Because, like, why the fuck not? They already have, like, other students, like, awkwardly listening to us in the bathroom. I'm like, they should just have a fucking camera at that point. I'm like, then you'll definitely know, and you'll have video evidence to prove, like, who's using too much toilet paper.
Jesus Christ. Like Yeen said, I definitely think that's just, like, fucked up. Just, like,
it's just awkward in general, like.
Yeah, and imagine if someone has, like, anxiety about that stuff, because a lot of people do, like, in
public
restrooms and stuff.
I think they just didn't care because, like I said, they had, like, no services for anything. I'm like, oh, you're special needs? You need to go to school an hour away. Oh, you're, like, gifted? That's too bad. Hope you're not too bored. We'll skip you a grade. That's why, like, everyone, when I moved away, everyone growing up was like, wow, you skipped a grade? You must be, like, brilliant. You must be, like, so fucking smart. And I'm like, I mean, I'm good at school, but, like, I swear to God, in North Carolina, there's, like, 2 or 3 kids in every class that skipped a grade because they're like, oh, you're, like, remotely good at school. This is easy for you. Okay, like, we're just going to skip you a grade because we don't have any other thing to do.
Yeah, I agree, Summer. That does not sound like a very good idea, but hearing about this school, it would not shock me if they
I'm
disagreed.
totally joking. I don't think it's a good idea, but I'm like, at that point, I'm like, well, if you're already going to have people fucking listening to other people in the bathroom, I'm like, they may as well. I mean, that's, like, pretty much almost there, right? Like,
yeah, it sounds like they wouldn't have been against the idea.
Yeah, they probably would have done that next. They're like, yeah, students keep lying about whether other students are using too much toilet paper, so...
What cheapskates? Fucking freaking out over toilet paper?
I know.
They probably bought the cheapest shit possible, too.
They, like, wouldn't let you go to the bathroom at other times unless you literally, like, had a signed thing from your parents that said you had, like, medical issues, right? So I'm like, man, these poor children who are, like... And I was, like, 7, right? Like, 6, 7, 8 years old. I was going to school. I'm like... Damn, all these kids that are, like, barely potty trained are just gonna be like, oh my god, I, like, actually can't fucking use the bathroom because I'm not allowed. I'm just gonna, like, fucking piss myself.
You couldn't use the bathroom without a signed thing for your parents?
Yeah, like, literally, like, you only got that one bathroom break a day, and so that's why I had to go every day. Even though I, like, never had to pee at school, I just, like, awkwardly, we'd have, like, 30 minutes, and all the kids would just, like, be lined up outside the bathroom.
This is the most fucked up school I've... Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Oh, and then they didn't have recess every day either. They had it, like, very randomly. So some days you wouldn't have any recess. Some days you'd have, like, 10 minutes of recess. And then one time I literally remember, like, people being like, oh, I'm gonna, like, take the kids. They're gonna get, like, a whole ass 2-hour recess, which I would have loved. Except for the fact that this was, like...
Fucking God.
I don't remember what time of the year it was, but it was fucking hot in North Carolina and humid as shit and, like, 85 degrees out. And so I just remember, like, hiding under the slide because I was like, I am so fucking hot.
This part of the level is really fucking confusing, though.
Yeah, no, that school was weird as fuck, bub. Yeah, you, like, couldn't get up during class without permission. You, like, couldn't go to the bathroom more than once a day. You had to spy out other kids with toilet paper. The list goes on. My dad has, like, a shit ton of stories. He still remembers my 3rd grade teacher. She, like, hated both of us, like, irrationally. And he has a story where, like, apparently, I remember specifically, they would close the doors to the school, like, the front doors, like, the parents would drive up and drop their kids off at the front office. And then the second the bell rang, they'd, like, close the door and you had to walk all the way around the fucking school for like 20 minutes. And so I specifically remember, and my dad has a story that whatever lady was like monitoring it, like my dad dropped me off at right in front of the gate, like right as the bell rang. And so they like slammed the door in my face. And so then we had to walk all the way around. And my poor dad, he used to be a BMX bike racer. This was when I was a kid, so he was in like his 40s, but he was like getting into it again. But he had a really bad bike accident, so he had to stop. And so he like broke the bridge between his hip and his pelvis. So he had like a serious injury and could barely get around. Like he had crutches for like months. And my dad was always like a fit, active guy, right? But he like couldn't get around easily. And so he would have to like walk around the entire fucking school with me for like 20 minutes. And then they'd be like, why is Jana 30 minutes late? And my dad's like, cause your stupid fucking piece of shit hall monitor like slammed the door in her face and made me walk all the way fucking around when I'm like pretty much disabled and in crutches. Duh, big brain energy.
This is like, this school sounds like really abusive for like.
Oh yeah, no, it gets worse with my brother too. Like really sketchy shit with him because, like I said, he was like special needs, and they'd have like random ass van drivers pick him up, like just random people that they like contracted to be van drivers. So that's sketchy, having like 12-year-old special needs kids being driven like for 2 hours, right? Like I remember like, or the one school was like they had buses from it. It was like an hour and a half bus ride. Like he'd get home like way after me. And so I remember like my brother started like randomly saying swear words, and my dad's like, where did you hear those? And apparently one of the van drivers just like took him through the McDonald's drive-through, and then when he asked for fries, like fucking like swore at him and like cussed him out and shit. And I'm like, dude, that's like a 12-year-old disabled child who's mentally like 7. Like what the fuck are you doing?
Literally, what the fuck do I do in this section? I don't get it at all.
It's so hard. You have to like get the platforms lined up, dude. It's like horrible.
You jinxed it when you said it was going well before.
I know. Sorry, I got so distracted talking about my school. My dad could probably talk about it way more because like I specifically remember my 3rd grade teacher like hated him for no reason. So we always got stuck with like weird shit like that. And my poor parents were just constantly dealing with their shit. They're like, why can't our children be normal? Why can't we live in a normal fucking area?
Wow.
Yeah. And my home life was like not good at the time either, so like that did not help. Shit was rough.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when people are just like, I miss being a kid, ask any adult. They would like so go back to being a kid. Like, you know, everyone wants to grow up so fast, but like adults just want to go back to their childhood. And I'm like, bitch, no, like, why? Do I want to fucking torture myself? Like, I don't have that low of self-respect, okay? I didn't take my normal pills. My parents are like, can we just have normal fucking children, please? 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 I swear to God, I can only deal with so many psychotic hall monitors. Oh, I told my coworker too about the time. I literally remember, I still remember this. I have a very good memory. I remember like my first week of 1st grade. I just skipped kindergarten, right? Because like I already knew how to read. So they just were like, okay, you're skipping kindergarten. So I skipped kindergarten and dead ass like my first week of 1st grade. They gave us this worksheet and we had to like write down, like we were like learning like the vowels or whatever, which like I already knew how to read. So I was like, whatever, but I'll do this. And so our teacher's like, okay, if the word has the vowel A in it, write the letter A, leave the rest blank. So I just like was like, okay. Yeah, that part's so fucking hard, but you just have to get the timing exactly right. It's like platforming shit. But anyway, okay, so my first week of 1st grade went totally awry because they gave us this worksheet and they're like, if it has the letter A, you know, write the letter A, leave the rest blank. I'm like, okay. And I'm like a pretty good fucking kid, right? Like I should be the least of any teacher's concern. Like I sit there, I do my work. I don't pull on other kids' hair and punch them in the face or whatever. Like I'm a pretty good kid, okay? Not that the bar is very high in 1st grade, but you know, I like did my worksheet And I was like, well, fuck, like, I already know all this shit. And I'm like, I already filled in all the ones with the letter A. So I'm like, well, I may as well do the rest of the worksheet. Like, fuck it. Because I was bored. Like, you know, I had, like, nothing else to do because I'm 5. So I, like, finished the rest of the worksheet. So if it had an E in it, I put the letter E. And if it had the letter I in it, I wrote the letter I. So I pretty much filled out the whole worksheet, like, kind of going ahead of what they were doing. My teacher threw like the biggest fucking fit that you can ever imagine. Like I still don't know like what teacher would freak out so much over a child doing like extra work, right? Like I think most teachers would be like, whoa, I can't get kids to do work. This one did extra work for like no reason. Wow, she's a workaholic. You can calm down there, kiddo. You're okay. But no, she like literally like flipped the fuck out. She's like, I'm gonna show this to the principal's office. You're gonna be in trouble. I'm gonna like send you to the principal. You did like way more than what you were supposed to do. Like just has like a fucking meltdown in the middle of class in front of everyone. And I literally remember telling my parents, and like, you know, I don't take my mom's side on all this stuff, but she was absolutely right. She's just like, what the fuck? And so she's like, yeah, we're like switching you out of that class. So I had to like switch first grade teachers, and then all my friends were like in that other class like, oh, I have Miss so-and-so for first grade, she's like so nice. And I'm like, no, she like screamed at me for doing extra work, ? Like, what the fuck?
Wow. That is
yeah, but it was
weird.
like the weirdest fucking school ever. Like, I can't believe it's real looking back on it.
What grades was the school from, like in between?
It was an elementary school, so it's 1st through 5th, but I moved away after 3rd grade, like, probably for the best, honestly.
That's good.
Like, I don't need psychological damage, okay?
More than you already got anyway.
Yeah, I was about to say, I already had to deal with, like, my parents being, like, not in a functioning relationship in any stretch, so I didn't also need to deal with my school, like, having a fucking shit fit over, like, doing too much work and using too much toilet paper, like... I have no idea. I'd have to look. The weirdest thing about it all was like actually the principal of that school was like super fucking nice, like the nicest man. So I don't know how all this shit happened there because like literally every teacher, whenever anything had happened, they'd be like, we're gonna report you to the principal. And then every fucking time, the principal would be like, oh yeah, no, they're fine. Like, they didn't do anything wrong. You're just being like psychotic bitches for no reason. Like he took our side on like every single fucking conflict I can remember having. I'm like, you'd think they would learn after like the 2nd time that like we're gonna report you to the principal is not a threat. Like he has no problem with us. Like he was a very nice man and he like always took my dad's side and my dad really respected him. I'm like, why are these teachers always like every time they're like, we're gonna take you to the principal, like we're gonna like go up on this, and the principal every time is like, no. What? The only other normal person in the school, so yeah.
I wonder if he must have not had anything to do with who they're hiring then, really, huh?
Yeah, probably not. I think he was new. I don't remember. I remember meeting him when I first went to the school. And he was fine, but like most of the staff were like either weird or like I was the only one having a problem with them. Like the one 1st grade teacher, everyone's like, "Oh, she's so nice," and I'm like, all I remember of her is her like screaming at me because I did too much work. So like I disagree, but apparently no one else has problems.
Oh, fucking finally.
Yeah, that was like the hardest shit. But yeah, the TLDR is like every teacher irrationally hated me, even though I should have been like probably like the least of their fucking worries.
Sorry
like,
that took me so long, guys. Jesus Christ. It's unnecessarily difficult, damn. Okay, I think I'll be able to get the other 2.
Yeah. Like you just have to get the timing on the platforms exactly right. So you gotta bring out your platformer gamer mode.
Platformer epic gamer. I don't have any gamer fuel though.
I gotta pour more gamer fuel on my laptop. I'm surprised it still works.
I'm glad it still works.
That would have been funny if you'd heard me. Literally, I was like, Jesus fuck, as I like spill water all over my laptop.
Oh my god.
Like instantly, like the second the water droplets hit the computer, it was like, blue screen, we don't know what's going on, but your computer's like not gonna work now.
Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this finally.
It still isn't as bad as I remember as a kid. As a kid, I was stuck on this level for like ever.
Nearly 27 years old. I can see how much trouble it would give you as a kid.
Yeah. No, the whole time I was like, is there some other way to go through this? Or am I really just like need to platform through it? And then finally I somehow got it.
Oh, I'm fucking stupid. I could also do it from here.
Yeah, Blake, you're so stupid. Oh my god.
I just realized that. For fuck's
Yas, queen of stupid.
sake. Stupella.
Hey, you know, at least it's not barrels. Like, at least this is kind of hard. I don't know what the fuck your problem is with the barrels.
I don't know. That was just me being a dumb brainlet.
Brainlet of the borner. Blake puts the Blake and brainlet.
The whole time I could have done it this way. Alright, there we go. Yay,
Bub's
we did it.
making shit
Finally.
harder for himself.
We finally did it.
Bub's like, we could do shit the easy way, or we could like torture ourselves. Let's torture.
I'm sorry, I'm not the best gamer of all time.
Brain scrambled egg. Poor Blake. Poor baby Blake.
Guess I think, yep, it opened this. Nice. Yeah, I know lava typically is just like swim through it like water, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely not more dense than water or anything.
Nah.
It's not rocks that are melted or anything.
Nah. Okay, so I thought it opened that. It's not what, is that not what's going on, I guess?
It opened something. I think it's around us for it. Just gotta get good.
Stop, Ty, stop! Oh my god. There we go.
Yeah, not gonna lie, if there was any point in my childhood I actually
Thanks,
would
Ian.
go back to, I feel like the age of like 9 would actually be good. Because let me tell you, going all of a sudden from a very dysfunctional everything to like, wow, functional school, wow, functional family life, wow, semi-functional. It's just like, and having video games like this. I'm like, you know what? I would actually be 9 again. Being 9 is fine.
Being
Don't be
9.
7, don't be 14, but 9, sure.
I like that rhyme. 9 is fine.
9 is fine. 9 is fine. That's gonna be my motto.
9 is fine.
9 is
Brown
fine.
bricks.
6 sucks. But 9 is fine.
6 sucks. 6 is dicks. 9 is
6
fine.
is dicks and 14 is peen, but 9 is fine. Would
Okay,
never
that's
be 14 again. Holy fuck.
Yeah, that age range was rough for me too.
When people are just like, enjoy your teen years, it's the best time of your life.
Fuck
I'm like,
no.
bitch, I would never be 14 again. Holy fuck.
Teen years
Or
were the
15.
worst.
Yeah, literally awful.
Yeah,
Like,
there we
what
go.
the fuck are you all talking about?
I know, right? People
Are
so
y'all on
dumb.
drugs? Or were you all on drugs as teens? Is that why? Y'all
Probably.
were just like on really heavy drugs. You're like, yo, man, dude, this like being 15 thing is like the cool fucking shit, man. That's all I can think. I don't know. I'm like, damn, what drugs were y'all on?
Are you on drugs or something?
I was, man. That's the only reason my teen years were bearable.
Probably true for some.
For some. Next time someone says that, I'm gonna ask them. They're like, dude, the teen years are like the best ever. I'm gonna be like, were you on like MDMA, like marijuana, cocaine, like what was going on? I remember when I was like 12 in middle school, they had us do some kind of survey where they were like trying to get a idea of like drug and alcohol use, and like straight up most of the kids just fucked around on it. So all the questions were just like, how many times in the last month have you done marijuana? And then the same question, how many times in the last month have you done marijuana at school? Like 5 billion
Please
questions
sign-
like that.
Please
And then
sign
they'd
your
ask
name here.
Yeah, right. And then at the end, they're just like, how honest were you on these questions? And like, I answered honestly because I was a good kid, but straight up, like, all these kids are just saying, like, oh, yeah, no, I drink like every day. I drink on campus like 3 times a week. I do marijuana like 3 times a week. I smoke cigarettes. I think smoking cigarettes is really cool, and I think drinking is really cool. I was very honest and not at all honest, and you know, whatever the fuck they answer. Yeah, I was very hyper as a kid. I'm pretty sure that's also why people hated me. They're like, Jana, shut the fuck up about birds. Like, no one gives a flying fuck about birds.
Now
And
it's
that
all
hurt
about
my
us.
feelings because, like, people do give a fuck about birds. Birds play an important role in the ecosystem. They're also
true.
just wholesome.
Now it's all about horsies.
True. But, like, birds are the most wholesome animals. Like, find a more wholesome animal than birds. Like, do birds kill people? No.
Well, I mean,
Do birds spread
Some
a
of
lot
them.
of diseases? Like, not very many.
Hey, over here.
Some
Are
of the
they
really-
cute? Yes.
some of the really big ones can be dangerous, but typically not. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, ostriches.
No worries. You can have some.
The only birds that have, like, confirmed cause casualties are, like, ostriches and, like, I think cassowaries. But even with the cassowaries, like, the one I read, it was, like, these teenagers were, like, trying to stab a bird to death and then it killed them. I'm like, well, I don't feel bad for them. You know, they picked a fight with it first. Like, that's not the bird's fault.
One of my favorite memories was that time when, like, just like at my Christian school in the campus, like suddenly a fucking random emu was just running around with like people chasing it.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
There's a peacock that lives nearby that wanders around.
Just like I was like, why the fuck is there an emu just running around? It's very weird. In New
I understand
Hampshire.
a peacock, but an emu. That's so
Just in
weird.
the middle of fucking New Hampshire is emu running around.
Yeah, no, I literally remember in college having this argument with people, and I was like, birds are wholesome and harmless. And I, like, literally looked up, like, confirmed casualties from birds, and I literally remember one of them was like, oh yeah, an owl has killed someone, and then it's like this anecdote of like, yes, this drunk woman, like, fell down the stairs while an owl was chasing her. I'm like, I don't think that's the owl's fault. I think there was some other shit going on.
That's funny.
Literally something I was like, oh yeah, some like drunk woman like ran back to her house and then like fell down the stairs and hit her head. And there just like happened to be an owl nearby. I'm like, I think this woman had like some other issues happening.
Sheeps. Look at these sheeps.
Oh my god, they're so cute.
Aw. Little sheeps.
Aw, $2. You got $2. Lakelet, did you see the $2?
$2.
You got $2.
What $2?
You got $2.
I don't know what you mean.
Bitch, look in the chat.
Oh? Oh. I didn't know I had... Hey. Yeah, see you, Summer. I really appreciate you
Thanks for
joining.
joining.
And thanks for the $2. That's awesome. I really, really appreciate that. I forgot that I had super chats on here.
Blake, like, not knowing what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm like, look at your $2. Look at your $2. Look at your $2.
I was like,
Look at
I
your
thought
$2.
you meant in the game. I thought you meant I picked up 2, like, munners of the things or whatever. Like I just
look at
did
your
now.
$2. You know, as I said, dollars and not opals. Like, Blake, look at your $2. Like,
I didn't know what you meant. But yeah, thank you so much, Summer. That means a lot. Thank you.
we appreciate you.
Yes. Look at this fucking guy.
Damn, that's like, that's some hardcore right there.
It's some
Watch him
gamer.
drive into the road. Holy fuck. Fucking metal. Dude, that's so metal. You're just gonna kill this poor man who, like, probably has some kind of issue.
This is good. I like this.
He was like probably on drugs. Like he's probably an addict, and you're just like fucking smashing into him with your car.
That's what drug addicts deserve.
If you're a drug addict, Blake says you deserve to get like rammed.
Yes.
Like while sitting still, you deserve to be rammed.
I got killed by the
Oh, he did just
drug
kill
addict.
you. So. You got killed by this drug addict.
Oh, this poor drug addict. Good.
He's like, yo, man, I'm 16, best years of my life.
Woo!
Woo! Drugs are cool. Drugs are cool, kids.
YOLO Swag 2015!
YOLO Swag 2015! Cool Cat saves the kids, comes out of the woodworking. Drugs are not cool. And I love you.
Alright, so I think I'm done for the night. But,
Wait,
huh?
wait, you can't.
One of the nights coming up, I'd be down for that.
What?
If you want to do more one of the nights coming up, I'd be down for that.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
fun.
make some more progress. We've made a lot more progress this time than the first time, where I was really...
Yeah.
I think I was really tired
that
that
was-
night and I didn't know what I was doing.
No, I wasn't paying attention either. I keep getting sucked into my weird anecdotes, and I haven't played this game in like a really long time. Like probably at least 10 years, probably more like almost 15. So.
Yeah. But at least Bub's here to help too.
Yeah, no, Bub, that was definitely karma. He's like bullying this poor like man with like severe problems. You know, like probably on drugs, probably has severe problems. Blake's just like bullying the fuck out of him. Like, yeah.
True. I get what I deserve.
Yeah, it's like super uncalled for.
Yeah, thanks for joining Huey. I appreciate seeing you here, and maybe we'll see you for another stream coming up. I don't know if you're subscribed, but if you are, then hopefully we'll see you next time. We'll probably stream
I
again
saw
soon.
my weird ranting and my anecdotes about my like dysfunctional school.
Dude, those stories were entertaining. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
you never
I know I needed
get so many
something to talk
stories.
about, and then I hit the gold mine. I was like, oh fuck, I forgot like how dysfunctional my school was. Everyone needs to hear about this.
Honestly, yeah, those were some good stories.
Yeah, no, my coworker too was just like, what the fuck, man? And I'm like, yeah, no, I don't know. I'm amazed I function sometimes, so it's fine.
Yep. See you guys later. Thanks for joining the stream. We'll stream again soon.
Yeah.
I'm off for more days, so if Jana, if you want, I don't know, if you're free, like, I don't know, like Friday night or Saturday night, I'm down to do it again, so.
I would love to. That'd be fun.
Sweet. But
We need to play Project Zoo again and like actually play it often enough that your save doesn't get deleted.
yes, we'll do that again soon, too. But
And thank you, Bub. You really ought to meet my dad sometime. He has like 6 billion weird stories of like the weirdest fucking shit ever. So
yeah, your dad's sounds cool. It'd be cool to meet one day.
yeah,
Make sure everything's saved first before I quit.
he'd have so many stories just about my 3rd grade teacher. I only scratched the surface, and I was also a child at the time. My dad would come full on with like, "Oh no, this like adult bitch was like a psychotic, insane psychopath." Like, let me tell you about it, and I'd be like, "Yo, awesome."
So some nice wholesome tie too. But I'm gonna stop the stream now. So goodbye, everybody. Thanks for joining.
Thank
Have
you,
a good
everyone.
night, everyone.
Thanks for the money, even though it was I'm not. It was not my money, but thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Summer. I think they're gone, but